changed for you guys defensively after their first two series when they scored?
Yeah, I think we just settled down. I think, home field, first away game, I think they kind of came out kind of hot, and I think we just kind of settled down as a defense, got back to ourselves and just played ball the rest of the game.
Did you sense that once you guys established that they, I wouldn't say there's a little bit of helplessness, but that there was less fire off the snap, for example, the rest of the way than there was those first two series because things just weren't working for them?
Yeah, I think, we made some adjustments too, as well as a defense to what they were doing the first two drives. And I think after that, we just kind of got after them for the rest of the game, really.
Said, how does the ball always seem to find Huzzy?
I mean, when Coach Chiz, he kind of talks about being in proximity of the ball to kind of make plays. And I mean, he's just a great player. He's been a great new asset to our defense. Great guy, knows football, knows tendencies, very smart, very skilled. And he was just able to make plays tonight, not only 2 interceptions, but a punt return touchdown. So we're just glad to have him on our team. He's a great, great player.
Could you feel, just to follow up on that real quick, could you feel like he was maybe due on a punt return since he always seems to do something creative? I'm saying, did you feel like maybe that one of those was coming from him at some point?
That was something that we definitely kind of highlighted throughout the week in practice, that we need to get a punt return. We haven't given him the opportunity to even return a kick all year. So that's kind of something that we kind of talked about throughout the week on special teams. And we were able to kind of get some good blocks and set him up, and he was able to do the rest and take it in for the score.
Cedric, in these first 4 games, the South Carolina game, you give up 3 in the second half, Minnesota 3 in the second half, today a touchdown in the second half. What do you think has kind of allowed you guys, in those second halves to kind of limit opposing offenses in comparison to the first one?
Correction. Our kickoff team gave up a touchdown in the second half. Defense was shut out in the second half. I think we're just, like I said, when we're able to kind of settle into the game and kind of see what they're doing, I mean, I think we become a really, really good defense after we make those adjustments, after we, kind of talk about things and see what they're doing. I think we're able to play really good football. But not only that, I mean, I think that's something that we kind of talked about, being a great second half team and shutting them out, and we were able to do that again tonight.
They blocked a punt starting in year 20. First play, you guys caused a fumble. You fell on it at the 17. What happened on that play?
Yeah, so they were just running kind of like a power read play with their quarterback. I guess the quarterback was kind of trying to pull it, and it just kind of fumbled out there. Ball rolled, and I just seen it and hopped on it immediately. So, we just kind of took advantage of the mistake that they made on the read option play, and I was just able to recover it.
Said, for all the things that Drake does, is his toughness somewhat underrated? There's a lot of other things, but he takes some shots.
Maybe to the world, but on this team, his toughness is not underrated. He was playing a little bit nicked up. He was able to go out there, made a left-handed throw touchdown with guys all in his face. I mean, dude is a competitor. I've always said that Drake is a competitor, and part of being a competitor, you got to be tough. Sometimes you're going to get nicked up, banged up, whatever the case may be, guys in your face, but he just always competes.
Just going back to the Huzzy part, after that punt return, you kind of met him on the sidelines there. What did you say to him?
Yeah, I was just telling them, like, bro, you're a great player, and I quote, I said, you're him. It's just encourage him on, just being proud of my teammate. That's all that really was.
You said you're him?
You're him.
For the older folks at home, can you break that one down?
That's not very nice.
Well, actually, I just want to make sure that's what you said. Is that the highest compliment you can pay a guy in a situation like that?
It's a pretty high compliment.
For us old guys that they don't understand.
It's a pretty high compliment. All it really means is that you're great. You're him. You're the person that everybody kind of looks up to or whatever. That's really what it means.
So 4 games into the season, where do you feel like the defense is? Just how do you rate the overall the look and feel of the defense?
Yeah. I think the defense is playing really, really great, good ball. I still think we can take another step defensively. Not starting out slow.
Right.
You know, leaky yardage on run plays and different things like that. I think we can definitely take it to another level to be one of the top defenses in the country. But we're playing really good football. We're playing really good football.
Did you, along those lines, said, did you like how you all were able to adjust? Neck now. There you go. Yeah. Swat him away.
I'll fix your hip.
There's another tackle for Cedric Gray. Pad the stats, Jeremy. I don't even know what to say.
All right, what are we on?
Along those lines, the way you guys were able to adjust those first two drives for them, long drives, they were able to score touchdowns. Like, are you able to adjust differently this year without people getting mad or upset, or is there more of a calmness or a confidence?
Yeah, I think definitely you just alluded to it, the confidence part. I think, you know, this team this year is a lot confident. You know, even when they make plays, nobody is pounding, nobody has down faces. Everybody's like, we're good, we're gonna go back to the drawing board and we're gonna, you know, make plays and win the game. So like you said, I think we're calm. We're confident in ourselves. You know, we still got a lot of football to play in the games. I mean, like you said, it was just the first two drives. So yeah, we were just kind of able to bounce back from that.
All right. You got one more. Go ahead.
Cedric, where does that come from? You talked about what happened, like what would occur last year, and now it's. I mean, where does that come from?
Yeah, I think, you know, even I think I was guilty of it last year. I think we got to kind of pointing fingers, kind of getting down on guys, yelling at guys, and really just, you know, the whole kind of negative demeanor, I think, you know, might have been our response last year. And like I said, this year it's none of that. We're confident, we're calm, we're making adjustments, we're telling people this, and we're just playing composed and just keeping going with our game.
All right. Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Cedric.